Hello students, welcome back. In this video we are going to start solving 7th chapter, that is from class 10 7th chapter, coordinate geometry. Interesting 10 top MCQ questions we are going to solve. So without skipping, I am expecting you to watch the full video. Whenever questions are appearing, you can also just pause the video and try it by yourself, then play it and check your answers. Okay, now check out the first question. The midpoint of the line segment joining the points A of negative 2, 8 and B of negative 6, 4. So I hope coordinate geometry is going to have questions that midpoint, distance, as well as your segment formula, sector formula, sections. Yeah, so various names they are using. So here this question is based on midpoint formula. So midpoint, whenever some x1, y1 and x2, y2 points were given, your formula for midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So in understanding how we are going to do, first number plus first number by 2 and then second number plus second number by 2. So negative 2, negative 6 over 2 and then 8, negative 4 over 2. Be careful whenever you have different symbols there. Okay, so same symbols means we need to add and keep the same symbol. Different symbols means subtract and take the greater number sign. All the basic integers rules you must know. Only then you can solve these kind of simple questions, because all these are very basic level questions. If you are committing any mistakes in symbols, then there is no use. So the first one is negative 2, negative 6 is negative 8 over 2 and this is 4 over 2. So this is negative 4 and 2 when you are cancelling. So your option is C. Is that right? Yes. So whoever watching this video, I'm expecting you to pause the video. Unless or until if you are not aware of the concepts, no problem, you can continue and learn step by step when I'm explaining. If you have any basic knowledge about coordinate geometry and then if you are watching this video, means kindly pause the video in each and every question and try it by yourself. Take it as a test. Okay, so 10 questions are going to solve today. Take it as a test, and out of 10 how many you are scoring, you analyze, you evaluate your knowledge, and I'm expecting you to register that score, your score, in the comment box at the end of this video. Okay, now let us go for the second question. I hope you have got the first one right. Second one, the distance between the 2 points. So they are asking the question based on distance formula. So what is the formula for distance? X2 minus x1 the whole square and then y2 minus y1 the whole square and full square root you need to write. This is for x1 and y1 is first point and x2 and y2 is the second point. Okay, so you need to subtract. So 0 minus 0 is not going to affect your answer. And then you see here negative 2, negative 6. Negative 2 minus 6 we are writing. Okay, now 0 is nothing. So this is negative 8 square, which will be 64. Again it is going to be 8 only. So your answer is option B, 8. All these are basic level questions in your coordinate geometry. I hope you won't commit any mistake in this. Okay, be careful with the symbols, multiplication, squaring and adding and taking the square root. All the basic knowledge you must have. Yeah, next question number 3. If the distance between the points is 5, one of the values of x is. So this time they have one missing value termed as x there, and we are asking us to find the value, but answer is given to you. Okay, so directly you can write down negative 1, negative 2 whole squared, and then x minus of minus 2 will become plus 2 whole squared, and root is equals to 5. Now root I am transforming to opposite side, it will bring me 25 there. Now solve the remaining. This is going to be negative 3 square is 9, right? Negative 3 square is 9 plus x plus 2 whole squared. Now x plus 2 whole square is equals to this 9, you move it here. So 25 minus 9, which will give you 16. So x plus 2 the whole square is 16, which means what? X plus 2 equal to square root of 16. Okay, square root of 16 means it will give me plus or minus 4. So I'm going to have two answers. So x plus 2 equal to 4 and x plus 2 equal to minus 4. Now when I am transforming this 2 to right hand side, it will give me 4 minus 2, which will x equal to 2, and another one negative 4, again same negative 2, so it will give you negative 6. I am getting two values for x, but read the question once. They are asking one of the values of x, so any one will be there in your option. You check 2 is here, that's all. 6 is not given, negative 6 is not given, so any one of the option only they have mentioned in the question. Therefore for this, your correct answer is option B, positive 2. Okay, so this question is the opposite version of the second question. Second question, in the previous question they gave the points and asking us to find your distance directly, whereas in this question they are asking us to find one value point by giving the solution to us. Okay, I hope you got an idea. See, you can expect even these kind of questions in 2 marks also as well sometimes. Okay, now the points are vertices of a what shape. So this question even worth for your 3 mark and 4 mark. Okay, so what they are asking us to identify, what they are asking us to check is, they are asking us to verify what shape is going to have. Okay, for these kind of questions you observe the points there: 90, 96, negative 96, negative 90. I'm not expecting you to use distance formula and you need to do everything like a b b c c d d and so on. Don't do like that. Okay, you just assume a coordinate geometry, just assume a graph there, and you will be getting some 9 over here, and you will be getting some 6 here, and you will have negative 9 here, so 6 here, everything will be there. Negative 9 will be on the left hand side. Okay, just point the place the points approximately 9 comma 0. So 9 comma 0 is this point, 9 comma 0, and then 9 comma 6. So 6 you will be having here, no? Yeah, so this 6 is not needed. 6 will be here in y-axis, so this will be your 9 comma 6, and the negative 9 comma 6 also will be here, and negative 9 comma 0. So this 6 is not needed, better I will erase it. Now when you are joining this, okay, when you are joining this, what shape is you are going to have? By looking wise you can say it is a rectangle, not a square, right? Not a square, because this distance itself you have 18 units, and this distance you have 6 units, so 18 6, and the lines are perfectly straight, like a right angles only, so you are not going to have rhombus or trapezium there. So answer is rectangle. So you observe the point. If the points are easily like a plottable in your graph, like a rough graph, okay, you can turn on your pages, you can just draw one rough diagram, even in your question paper, just draw one rough diagram and you can try it easily, you can get the answer. I won't suggest you to work out the formula, that is distance formula sum. Don't waste your time by finding a distance for a b b c c d and again diagonals and all, waste of time. Don't do like that. Better just draw roughly whatever the points are required, you can plot the points and you can easily verify what shape you are going to get. I hope you got my point, right? Yes. Okay, next question number 5. AOBC is a rectangle whose vertices are 0 3 0 0. The length of its diagonal they are asking. See, you just imagine a rectangle. Okay, write it in the same order: A, O, B, C. Okay, so your diagonals are going to be, they gave this is a rectangle, so diagonals like AB or OC, both the lengths are equal. In square and diagonal, in square and rectangle, length of diagonals are equal. So you can find either AB length or you can find OC length. It is our choice. OC is not given here, so AB only they mentioned. So AB alone you find, your A is 0 comma 3 and B is 5 comma 0. So find the distance now. 5 minus 0 the whole square, first number minus first number whole square, 0 minus 3 whole square, and the root. I am finding distance formula. Okay, without writing that x1 y1 and all, you can write directly first number minus first number, that is x2 minus x1 the whole square and y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now 5 square plus 3 square you are getting, so 25 plus 9, so it is going to be square root of 34 is the answer. This is what your diagonal length of this rectangle AOBC. Got it? Is it clear? Yeah. And one more important point I need to mention here is, whatever the alphabets they are mentioning AOBC, you just try to plot them, or when you are marking them, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but my suggestion is anti-clockwise. Okay, because what we few people will do, no, they will do like A B C O. If they mark means, then the entire concept is collapsing. So what order alphabets they are mentioning, A O B C, means you go plot with the given one, don't change the order of the alphabets which is given in the question. Fine. Okay, next, question number 6. I hope you are enjoying learning these concepts. If you like this so far, kindly hit the like button now itself. Okay, now next question. If P of A over 3 comma 4 is the midpoint of the line segment joining, then the value of A. So we know the midpoint. Okay, midpoint of QR, first you can write midpoint of QR. So negative 6 comma 5, negative 2 comma 3. So this one alone you can consider negative 6 plus negative 2 over 2 comma 5 plus 3 over 2 is equals to the answer they gave, like A by 3 into 4. Now we don't need to worry about this. This is same. We need only this one only. No, you can equalize this. So this will give me negative 8 by 2 is equals to A over 3. Now A over 3 is equals to, when I am cancelling, negative 4. So when it comes to here, negative 12 is the answer. That's it. Easy one. Okay, easy one. So the very first question of today's session, we had midpoint question. This is opposite. Midpoint is given. They are asking us to identify some missing value here. Okay, I hope you have done correctly, those who are trying before me. Okay, the next one, question number 7. If the distance between the points, then the value of P is, so answer is given again. Okay, distance is given. So how to write 1 minus 4 whole square, that is x2 minus x1 the whole square, and 0 minus P whole squared root is equals to, your distance is 5. As usual, just like the previous question we have done 2-3 sums back, in order to omit this square root, you bring it here, it will bring it 25, square the opposite side, and 1 minus 4 square is 9 plus P square, you can write directly. So P square is equals to 25 minus 9, so P square equal to 16, so P equal to root 16. So the values are going to be plus or minus 4. Root 16 means always you mention plus or minus. Is it clear? Easiest question. Don't think that these questions are tough. These questions are actually value added question in your distance formula. Distance formula, usually instead of asking direct questions, they will give some missing values in the point itself, and they will give the answer to us. Using that we are solving. Next, I hope you are understanding this one. Next question, question number 8. The coordinates of the point which is equidistant from 3 vertices given in the figure. So we have some diagram over there. Yeah. Okay. So what they are asking is, there is a point which is equidistant from 3 points which is given in the question, like OA, OB, as shown in the figure. What point is that they are asking? Okay, very easy one, I'll tell you. You have a line segment, right? This is your A, if this is your B, means which point will be equidistant to A and B? I'm not going to bother about that O. Okay, third point I won't bother. Just tell me, when 2 points are given, which point is equal distance? The point in the middle, right? The point in the middle. If I'm taking some D, then the distance between AD will be equal to the distance will be DB. Yeah, so the midpoint obviously. So this question is ultimately related to your midpoint concept. So you just find only the midpoint of these two. So what the points they give? 0 comma 2y, 2x comma 0. So how to find the midpoint? First number plus first number by 2, second number plus second number by 2. Yes, 0, 2x by 2, 2y 0. So here 2x by 2 will get x, 2y by 2 will get y. So x comma y is the answer. It's a easy one, man. Easy one. Don't panic by seeing the diagrams or questions or options. Nothing. Once if you try to understand the question, then this is going to be ultimately easy. Okay. So only 2 more questions. Next, question number 9. The coordinates of a point where PQ is the diameter of a circle is centered. So this question also belongs to your circle concept, like a distance concept only. Imagine a circle. PQ is a diameter. So we know PQ is a diameter means it will pass through your midpoint. So this is your P and this is your Q. Center they gave 2 comma minus 3 and Q they gave 1 comma 4. The coordinates of P they are asking. So this question is not based on distance. Okay, it is based on what? Midpoint. Yes, because this point, like if center is O means, okay, center is O means, then OP equal to OQ. Either you can solve it with the distance formula, but we have two coefficients, two coordinates we need to find. You can try out with the help of your midpoint formula. If I am assuming this one as some x comma y, so P is x comma y and Q is 1 comma 4. Now how will you write the midpoint? X plus 1 over 2 and y plus 4 over 2 is equal to your center point, which is 2 comma negative 3. So you solve this, you will get your answer. So x plus 1 over 2 is equal to 2. That is, you are equating the first coordinates, first point. Again next, y plus 4 over 2 is equals to negative 3. Solve it. X plus 1 is equals to 2 2s are 4, and when 1 comes to this side, 4 minus 1, it is 3. Similarly, y plus 4 is equals to 2 3s are negative 6, and 4 comes to this side, it will bring me negative 6 negative 4, which answer is y is negative 10. So 3 comma negative 10, option A is the correct answer. Sometimes they used to do what they used to do. No, they used to give one point and asking us to do another point. Means in that case also you can use midpoint. Here both the points is missing, that is points both the abscissa and ordinate are missing, so we are using your midpoint formula. Okay, try to understand. This question made possible only because of they gave the center. We know that the diameter center is nothing but midpoint of the points, so have that idea. Yes. Okay, let us go to the last question of this session. The area of rhombus whose vertices are taken in order. It's a very interesting question. How we are going to find the area of rhombus when 4 points are given to you? Okay, assume this has some A and this is some B and C and this is D. Okay, and you have like this. Okay, like A, B, C, D. How to find the area of rhombus? What are the formula you have in your hand is of into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. This is the formula for finding area of rhombus. So diagonal 1 is nothing but I need to find the distance between AC and I need to find the distance between BD. Using that in the formula we are going to identify our area. Got it? Okay. Now first AC alone find. AC distance alone I need to find. A 3 comma 0, C is negative 1 comma 4. Okay, we are doing distance formula, so we need to subtract negative 1 negative 3 whole squared plus 4 0 whole squared. So ultimately I am going to have what? 4 square plus 4 square. So this will give me root 32. So this is 1. Root 32, if you don't have any idea, it is nothing but 4 root 2. It is nothing but 4 root 2. How? Root 32 I can write it as root 16 into root 2. Root 16 I can further reduce it into 4. So this is AC distance, nothing but AC. Similarly, you find BD also. I'll use some other color. So B point is 4 comma 5. D point is negative 2 comma negative 1. Now identify the distance again. Negative 2 negative 4 whole square, negative 1 negative 5 whole square. Okay, first number minus first number, x2 minus x1 the whole square formula. Similarly, second number minus second number formula. So what you are getting here, 6 square plus 6 square. This also ultimately giving some 72. Again 72 also root 36 into root 2 I can simplify 6 root 2. Now substitute in the formula of times diagonal is 4 root 2, diagonal 2 is 6 root 2. So I can cancel this. 2 6 are 12, 2 into 6 12, root 2 into root 2 only 2. So 12 2s are 24 square units is the answer.